Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap, and I'm going to bring you along and show you how I do it. My favorite go-to recipe is listed in the description. It's free for you to use. It's my favorite. Just feel free to use it if you want, modify it however. So what I'm going to be doing today is a grapefruit inspired soap. Now I did say inspired. I'm not really trying to make it represent a grapefruit exactly. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to fragrance it with a new fragrance I haven't used. It's Crafter's Choice from Wholesale Supplies Plus. It's called Pink Grapefruit. And I tell you, the fragrance straight out of the bottle just absolutely is spot on for pink grapefruit. And a lot of reviewers just gave it very, very high remarks as far as the way it smells. There were zero issues, no acceleration, no ricing, nothing like that, and that it holds up very well. So I took a chance and went ahead and bought a big bottle. I'm going to have a white base with titanium dioxide. Then my three accent colors will be Nurture Soaps, Pink Vibrance, Brambleberries, Fizzy Lemonade, and then Nurture Soaps Activated Charcoal. Now I know there's not black in grapefruit. I just happen to like black in my soap, especially since it'll set off all those light colors. And that's why I said I'm doing grapefruit inspired. That's enough talk. Let's make some soap, but I probably should put my goggles on. Generally a good idea. Okay, now we're ready. So I will bring this to a very light emulsification. And with this recipe, 60 ounces of oil, about 3 quick bursts is all it takes. And then we'll stick blend a little more once we get everything brought together. So, for my 3 accent colors, I'm going to weigh one of them just because I want about 16 ounces, and I'm going to weigh the one just to kind of give me an idea. This does not have to be precise in any way, shape, or form. This is just to give me an idea. So that roughly half of my base will be the white, roughly. And there we go. And then see these others, I'll just kind of eyeball just to get an idea. Which is close and it's good enough. Ooh, just about knocked that one over. And the third one, close, which is good enough. Let's set these to the back for just a minute to get them out of the way. Now I did do a 10% water discount, which I often do because I'm going to put quite a good bit of TD in the bottom of this, titanium dioxide. And sometimes a higher water content mixed with titanium dioxide will cause glycerin rivers, which I do not want. So let's take my whisk and stir this in first. This will definitely have to be stick blended. So there's our base. Let's set it out of the way for a minute and work on our 3 accent colors. Into the first, I'm going to put roughly a teaspoon of the fizzy lemonade from Brambleberry. Maybe 1.5, because I really want that really bright. Into the next, I'll put our Pink Vibrance. I have never used this, so I'm going to be a little cautious, a little conservative with it. I'm going to put just a level teaspoon and see what that looks like, because I don't want a dark pink. I can always put more if I have to. Put our activated charcoal into our black. So let's stir these in and see what we have. And I like to go lightest to darkest. And I've used that yellow for years. I know that's good. So let's see what this pink looks like. That's a little more than I want, so I'm going to put a little TD into that to tone it down some. Just a little splash. That's better. Stir up our black. Now, let's get these fragranced. Put in about half of our fragrance into our white base. And the remaining a third into our accent colors. Give them a quick stir by hand first. Because this is behaving very well, and the TD needs to be hit with a stick blender to micronize those particles. So let's do that. I'll give each of these a quick hit. and it's time to pour. So I'm going to pour roughly half of our white base into the mold. And since we're behaving really well, I'm going to start streaming colors in. Now, with these remaining very, very fluid soaps, let's get some colors on the top. I can't even get this on the top, it's so fluid, it's sinking in. Look at that. So yeah, this is definitely a good performer. There's no need to jiggle that down. There are no air bubbles in this. So I can't really do anything with this right now. It is still so fluid. A recipe with a 10% water discount. Soaping at 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 66% hard oils stay this fluid, this long with that fragrance. So yeah, I think I did a wise choice by buying the big bottle. And I'm pretty sure that's going to hold up because most reviewers said it did. So folks, I'm going to let this sit a while, spray it with rubbing alcohol to prevent soda ash. Let it sit about 5 more minutes, spray it again, put it to bed, and I'll cut it in about 12 hours. Y'all take care. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so 11 hours later, we're back to cut our soap, and wow, did that fragrance oil ever behave. You saw in the pour how fluid it was even to get this on the top. I had to wait like 5 minutes before I would even dare to move it. Oh, love it for that reason. And it smells pretty daggone good. So now, the main reason we're here, let's see what the inside looks like. Here we go. A little more black than I wanted. But let's see what the bars look like. You know, it was so thin. That's a lot like an in the pot swirl. But let's see. Yeah, I was really wanting more pink in that. And the accent colors were pretty well equal. Very interesting. But as I said in the video, this is grapefruit inspired. Wasn't going for a grapefruit soap. And the other log's going to look like this one, so I'll just go ahead and stop it here. So, not what I expected. Still like it though. And it still really, really smells good. So I know I did right buying a large bottle of this fragrance. So way to go, Crafter's Choice, on that pink grapefruit. Love it. Y'all stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.